Hello, dear Earthlings. Did you make it out of the lunar eclipse okay? Are you all right? Are you feeling soul struck? Are you depleted? Are you tired? Are you exhausted of all the letting go? That's how you ought to be feeling after this huge wave of upheaval and change the last few weeks. My name is Elaine Rodriguez, also known as Light of Elaine. I am an intuitive healer and energy alchemist and a soul coach here to help you release energetic blockages that get in the way of you living your most fulfilling life. Thank you for being here and being part of my subscription. As far as my soul tribe goes, I give much love back to you, and I am here to hold the torch as one of the many light workers to show you the way. So not only have we been in the thick of Mercury retrograde now, we had a big lunar eclipse that the energies began the end of April when we had a solar eclipse in Aries. Both of these eclipses have been ruled by Mars energy because Scorpio is also connected to Mars and Pluto. Pluto is now in retrograde as of the beginning of May up until October. And if you followed my previous video, Pluto switched planets after being 20 years in Capricorn. It moved to Aquarius March 23rd, and now it's retrograding back to Aquarius, then back to Capricorn, to then propel forward in 2024 in Aquarius for the next 15 to 20 years. So what does that mean? Whatever you felt shifting from the end of March till now is an insight of what your life is going to become more of later on. Huge awakenings have taken place. We have been forced to make changes. This eclipse made permanent endings, closures, breakups, deaths, a lot of unexpected turns and twists have taken place. If you were part of that and you felt that and you experienced many lows, I want to just hold space for you because I know it was not easy. We were deeply ridding stuff that was inside internally. Also, those around us that are not in alignment to our higher growth. Remember that unless the people around you can match your frequency and are on the journey, just like you, wherever you are, they may fall out of alignment. So it's nothing personal. Just stay grounded and stay connected and let go of whatever needs to let go. We still have more movement happening this May. I feel for the positive, although it may be a little bit harsh. We still have another week of Mercury in retrograde in Taurus. So the miscommunication, the technology mishaps, the quirky things that just suddenly happen, or the misspelled text messages, the anything that was just not in adherence to what you want, the flow, know that there's resistance right now. So don't beat yourself up and try hard not to allow it to affect you emotionally, because it's just the way it is. We need to review, refocus, reassess during this time. And now that Pluto, the planet of death rebirth, is also in retrograde, much longer span because we only have one more week in Mercury. That's going to end on the 14th of this month. So things will be a lot calmer and a lot smoother. And as far as Pluto goes, think about how you have lived life the past 15 years. Think about all the things that you didn't get to complete or resolve. So we have this time to prepare. Pluto retrograde to me is going to help us just fine-tune all the little pieces, because we had a little sneak preview of what the movie was going to be about the past 2 months. So now you know, and now you can go and realign yourself so that you can take care of things you need to take care of, handle your business, refocus on your goals. And also it's a little bit refreshing because we're already used to Pluto in Capricorn, so it's what we're used to. The past 2 months wasn't been what we're used to, so it's that quickening, that change. And if you're a fixed sign, which is Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, you have been feeling it the most. But I want to tell you this, if those are your signs, you are going to have the most amazing transformation positively up ahead. So yeah, while it's painful now, your rewards are coming. And that goes for all of us. But the fixed signs especially, there is going to be a grand cross situation taking place where major planets are going to be in those 4 signs that I mentioned. With Pluto being in Aquarius, I'm not sure if I'm going to remember exactly the placements. Mars is going to Leo. The South Node is in Scorpio, and Neptune. No, there's something with Taurus as well. The actual Sun will be in Taurus during that time because we're still in Taurus season. So it's gonna make whatever you're stubborn and that you don't want to change is gonna have a collision. But it's going to happen right around the same time that Jupiter, the planet of abundance, expansion, love, not love, luck, expansion, luck, opportunity, positivity, is going to Taurus. And it's going to happen on the 15th. So, what does that mean? That means that we're leaving Mercury retrograde on the 14th. Then we're moving into Jupiter in Taurus, which is beautiful because Taurus is about the abundance. It's about the love. It's about like the lush, the luxury, money. You're going to see positive changes happening with money. I know we have a lot of changes happening with the monetary system, but that's still coming in the near future, not right now. Then we have the end of this painful stuck energy because the next eclipses that take place in October and November are going to be in Venus signs. So it's going to be love and beautiful. These were in more Aries, fire, and Scorpio is very, very intense. So we felt the heat of it. But remember that in order for us to shed, in order us to become, we have to unbecome. And to unbecome, we have to feel the pain of the shadows that have been trying to get our attention, but we avoid it, we ignore it, we shun it. Because those are the parts of us that we don't want to look at because it brings fears. Fears are not real. So if you've been experiencing dark nights of the soul, congratulations, you are doing the work. It is a depression with a purpose, and you are releasing shadows so that light energy can come in. And when light energy comes in, you become a new person. And when you become a new person, you attract more. So it's just the cyclical pattern of death and rebirth. Embrace it and elevate it. And then we have a new moon in Taurus on the 19th. So things are going to look up. But I want to caution you that we still have another week in Mercury retrograde, and we're still feeling the post eclipse hangover energy of the lunar eclipse full moon we just had 2 days ago. I know I wasn't, I should have probably posted this video earlier. I don't even like saying the word should, but I was dealing with my radical shifts and changes too. So I want to always be present for you in a way where I can show up strong. And that goes for my clients too. When I cannot show up strong for you, you know that I am not going to want to see you. It's only when I can be in alignment. I'm in this journey with you. So there's so much that's happened. You are doing it. Be proud. Stay the course. Trust the process. You are evolving. And yeah, it's work, but It's more work when you're stuck and you're unable to get out of it later on. It's worse when you want to make changes, but you make no effort and you look and 5, 10 years have passed and you're still in the same place. That is worse. Having the pain of regret of not working on your journey is worse. So if you, wherever you are, I'm not, I know that sounds like tough love, but you owe yourself the love that you seek to you. Okay, enough soapbox energy. I am going to pull some cards and do a little ritual for you all. Let me do some clearing first. I just realized how much I was talking straight. So much has been on my mind. It's so cyclical when the old wounds come back up. They're not as painful, but they're still there and they still sting. And that Scorpio stinger was definitely showing up. So connect to breath. I want you to take a deep inhale in, pulling all the way up your belly, your chest, your shoulders, holding, acknowledging all that you've been through, feeling compassion, and now slowly exhaling out long and deep. Now I want you to fill up with a deep gratitude of all you've been blessed by and all the lessons and growth. Acknowledge it, feel it. Now slowly exhale out. Lastly, I want you to draw in all the new changes, all the new shifts that you're ready to embrace, becoming this newer version of you. Now slowly exhale out. Beautiful. So in honor of the shadow work that we're doing, I'm going to just do some clearing. Pulling from your heart space. Pulling from your midsection, your solar and sacral areas. Pulling from the mind that likes to play tricks on us and absorb a lot of fear-based thinking. It's a lot there. Beautiful. We're going to see what some of the cards say. I'm pulling a little tarot, a little moon, love, angel, abundance, and shadow. I'm going to start with shadow first. Because we avoid it, but we have to. We got to look at the dark too, not only the light. So this is from my priestess, Jessica Ricchetti, her wonderful wisdom of the shadow deck. Okay, so I pull 3. Tenderness, holding space for yourself. The shadows can make you feel very tender, very alone, just sitting with those feelings. Intrusion, you feel like that's what the shadow does, like it's coming out, coming after you, attacking. You don't want to face it, but it's there. It just wants your love. And then this is what we're clearing. Dependency. When you stop seeking things outside of you and realize that it's all within you, the love, the abundance, the joy. You are your own best friend. So we're clearing that. Okay, let's pull some tarot. Okay, Spirit, let us know what the energy is going to be looking like for the collective throughout the rest of May. I am doing this video on May 7th. The Magician. You have the power to co-create your reality. You have the power to change the outcome. So no matter where you are, you have the power to make the shifts. Six of Cups. This reminds me of Mercury retrograde, the nostalgia of old love coming through, past relationships. You may go back and reminisce. Remember that unless the person has done the work, you're not to allow them back in because you're done repeating a cycle. You both need to do the work. All right, let's look at one more. Tarot. What do we have for they're just jumping out. Nine of Cups. So remember, when we can co-create, when we can find the love within, we become our Nine of Cups. We become that deep emotional fulfillment where we have all that we need. You see, she's having it all on her own. And this is not gender specific. This can be a male too. You can co-create and have this massive abundance of love, joy, and anything, resources, money. Let's look at some moon messages. So Mars was in Cancer. So while this is all happening, we got more emotional. And now Venus is going to be entering Cancer too. So we're going to be all like mushy-gushy. And I rather have those energies of the feminine flow than this harsh fire, masculine energy. Although, you know, we need fire. We need all the elements. But there's only so much we can do, right? We're human living this spiritual experience of life. So we want to be able to heal as much as possible in this lifetime. Be humble. Stay out of ego, where the shadow wants to hold you back. Assess situations. With the retrograde and Pluto, like I mentioned, we have an opportunity to assess. Also in relationships with communication, assess before you deliver. And unleash your kindness self. Because when the shadows no longer hold us back, you're tapped into this kind-hearted, loving higher self. I'm going to pull some angel abundance cards to see what financial messages we have for the collective. Try to keep the videos shorter, but it is safe for you to receive. This is all for those out there that are givers. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit of good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Beautiful. And I'll pull a love card too. All right, let's pull a love card for the collective, for the singles and the partnered out there. Again, these are general messages. Not everything is applicable to everyone. Take what serves you from the messages and leave the rest. One flew on the floor. Uh, this um, I had a virtual circle and it was doing the same thing. All right, so let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. This reminds me about the receive card, right? Like seek out support, seek out advice, but obviously you want advice from the right people, not any random person. I always say seek advice from people that have what you want or have accomplished what you're after, not the Debbie Downers of the world that don't want to see you rise ahead, because we know there are a lot of those too. And new love, a new person is stirring up romantic feelings. So just when you think that that breakup is the downfall or that massive change, it's opening the doors for something new and beautiful to come through. That's the magic of this season of letting go and making space for what is in alignment for you. So just take a moment and close your eyes and say, I release what no longer serves me. I let go of anger and resentment. I am open to healing my shadows, and I welcome massive love, abundance, wealth, health, joy, and divine protection. Much love, dear Earthlings. Follow me, subscribe. I hold a virtual circle. I have another one this last Thursday of the month. I held one last month that was really awesome, and it's a soul tribe group you can be a part of as well. I have a retreat where there's a handful of spots left for summer solstice, completely drenched in nature, totally entrenched in nature, rather. And we're going to have a lot of great activities, but it's going to be more self-reflective and it's going to be really, really so energizing. And then, yeah, look out for other things that are coming. I have some new offerings with a partner that I'm aligning with, and look out. So subscribe to lightofelaine.com. Follow me on Facebook and Insta and TikTok. And much love and blessings out to you all. Take care.